Welcome everybody. March the 1st is rapidly approaching, with 2 weeks out. Today we are going to be showing you an exclusive look around the venue here at Garsington Studios. Come with me and we're going to walk our way around. So on the day, outside seating area, weather dependent, you can be out there for a little rest. Down the end here we've got the CAF where we've got additional seating if you're wanting to take a seat away from the action. Come on through and we're going to have a little walk round. So on the day we're going to be in the Lady String studio. It's just a short walk down the corridor here. Toilets, ladies and gents, they're in use. There are 2 studios here. Studio 2 is the Kia Aura. We're not in there on the day. It's a smaller venue with less soundproofing, but the entrance would be through here. We will all be making our way through these glorious doors. So, come on through. And here we are. First time I've been here, setup is off the charts. It's a multi-million-pound facility. We've got integrated acoustic paneling. This space is huge. It's one of the most professional spaces that I've ever been in for a venue. You can kind of get a vibe, but we should be having massive reverb in here and there's barely any. So the sound system on the day is going to be crystal clear. Headlining acts on the day, Lottie J, Chopper, RESSO and ALISHA. So you're going to be hearing them in full welly. Talking you through, so people have been asking questions about production. At the moment, it looks very much like an empty room. On the day, it's going to look anything but that. To the back wall, we're going to have our integrated bar. At the moment, they're just doing a pack down from a previous event. So you'll be able to get your drinks. Members of staff will be across the back wall here, serving you up. All the action will be at the other end. Blinds will be drawn on the day. So if we look up, we've got 2 banks of balconies. Unfortunately, this is going to be restricted to artists and production. So the tickets do not refer to these balconies, just to make that absolutely clear. The ceiling, right at the roof. So our Madrix lights, if you've been to our events before in the tunnel, you will have seen the 40 Madrix lights that we have in there. We are going to be integrating them into this room. How are we going to do that? We are suspending from these massive metal trusses. And on the day, we will be running 2 train track, 10-meter lengths of tri-lights. These will then have all of the 40 meters worth of lighting fully suspended in the middle of the room. Curtains will be drawn. What is also crazy, we have 4 sky vaults. These are controlled by blinds. These are blackout blinds. So on the day, it will be a 3 o'clock start for the day. It'll be pitch black in here. So all of the lighting will be in full show. Staging, so there have been 3 ticket stages. First is the ground floor. Ground floor will give you access to the ground floor. Tier, mid-tier tickets. So the setup on the day, we will be running in the following arrangements, and I'm going to do my best to sort of lay this out for you. So ground floor, we will have the DJ booth. That will be where you will have a face-to-face head height connection from the ground floor. We are then creating 2 layers of wraparound staging. So on the first layer, this will be situated 1 foot off of the ground, 2 steel decks deep, so there should be plenty of people that will be able to be on there. This will span and wrap around the back of the artist booth, completely enclosing them, creating a backdrop with people slightly higher. On top of that, we will be running 2 channels on each end of the room. These will then be a further foot higher, so these will be 2 foot off the ground. They will all be railed in. If you are in the upper tier sections, access for these stands will be down the sides of the room and to the rear. So 2 tiers of people enclosed across artists with 2 massive stacks of speakers. On top of that, we will then have our signature 4-meter LED wall. That will have all of the visuals that you'll typically expect from our productions. We have then upgraded our disco ball. We're going with a bigger disco ball. We've got loads of spotlights to make that thing pop. And we will also be uplighting the rest of the room. So production-wise, I think it's going to be safe to say this is going to be our biggest event. The lineup is definitely to match. If you haven't got your tickets yet, get online, let's get this thing sold out. As always, you always deliver. We're expecting this to be something different to your typical event. We are trying to create a theatre style arrangement. So the more people that we can get on site for the first couple of hours, headlining acts will be starting from earlier doors. So keep your eyes peeled.